All right, guys, how's it going? This is my first live broadcast review. Gonna see how it goes. Not sure how it will go, but hey ho, let's give it a shot. So today, guys, I'm looking at the Zero Mod clone. I've had this for a couple of months now, and I've been using it every single day for a couple of months now. The reason I wanted to come and do this review live is because I want to try out this new setup that's going on here with Google Hangouts. I'm new to it, but the main reason I wanted to do this today is because I've spent a long enough time with this device, and I feel comfortable within myself to tell you guys what I think about this. Now, the Zero Mod clone. This one is made by Infinite Mods. The Authentic is made by Carlos Creations and can cost anywhere from $400 to $500 for the Authentic. So it's pretty steep for the Authentic, but the clone is pretty cheap. 60 bucks cheap. I picked this up from provapes.co.uk. Cost me 60 quid, free postage, happy days. And it's a 60 watt box mod that does temp control. Single 18650 in there. This here's like a screwdriver type thing. You pop this out like so. If I can get the best of it. It's a joy doing things live, eh? So you get this here, and what you do is unscrew this part here. That's your battery. So you've got your battery here. You pop that into there, and then we simply just screw this in nice and snug, not too tight, just nice and snug, like so. And then we'll just pop the pin back inside there. Get your cover. These come in different styles as well. This is like the I want to say it's a sort of grippy material. This one, it's quite nice. You can get it in silver, stainless steel, gold, black. The black one and the gold and the stainless steel silver have limited edition written just here. What you'll do with this is that will just slide on like so and just snaps into place, nice and snug. When you've take your battery out and put your battery back in, on the screen here it says new coil up, same coil down, and I've got the buttons here just adjusted. So press that there, new coil. From right to left, it's hard to get this on this screen. Don't know if you can, oh, there we go. You can kind of see it there. So you've got your battery at the far right, or is it the far left? Left. You've got the battery at the far left. Then you've got your resistance. Then you've got your temperature. Then you have your wattage. I've got this set at 42.9 watts at the moment. Take it to. So to adjust your settings, you just simply press this button here. It's just going to go through the wattage, and it will scroll pretty quick all the way up to 60 watts, and then it'll scroll all the way back down to where you want to go. But it's pretty quick at scrolling. It is like a DNA style chip set that's in it, but obviously DNA don't do a 60 watt. So it's Infinite's take on the chip, but it is laid out like it's laid out there like a DNA chip. Unscrew the tank here. I'm using the Vapeston Magnus or Magnus, however you guys pronounce it. We bit of juice there. Just get a cloth, clean that off. So right down the center there, I don't know if you guys can see that in the light or not, there's a screw, and then you would use that screw in there, that kind of screwdriver thing we spoke about earlier. You would use that to adjust for battery rattle and such. So once you've got that all nice and tuned, that's your connection in there. Got a couple of screws here. Don't know what the fuck they're for, so I'm not going to dabble into them. Nice clicky button. Nice clicky buttons. These buttons are pretty clicky as well. So when you've got your screen here, move the keyboard out of the way. Once you've got your screen up here, what you can do is if you press and hold these two buttons together, press and hold, it'll say hold to lock temp. So there we go, we're in temperature control mode now. And now what happens with this, I'm not going to vape it in temp mode because I've not got any nickel coils. But what happens with this in temp mode, you'd pick your temperature. Now, generally speaking, if you're using like the iStick 40 for talking sake, or another temp control device, you would set your temperature, and then that's what that would vape at any one moment. With this though, when you set your temperature and you press the big squishy fire button there, it goes back to watts, and then you would set your wattage depending on how you want to vape it. And then what happens there is, say I've set that to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. When you're vaping and vaping and vaping and vaping, and then it hits the 500 degrees Fahrenheit, it's going to cut off. Your temperature's getting too hot, hotter than what you've up to the temperature that you've asked for. So it's just going to cut all the system off to save you frying that coil. Which is a really neat feature. I must admit, I do enjoy the temp control on this device, but if you guys are by any chance on my social media, Instagram and anything like that, you know I'm not a huge fan of temp control, but it is nice that way. It's a nice temp control setting. It's lovely. Oh, slipping to you. I've locked it. So 5 clicks lock. So if you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that then locks the system. And then you would press and hold for your temp control. If you're still in vapeable mode and you press and hold these 2 buttons here, if you can see that, power locked. So that means it's going to vape, but the power is locked in tight, and you can't change the power then. But it's locked in, so it's pretty neat. If you sit on that same temperature all the time, then it's pretty cool. To come off that again, we just press and hold them buttons and we'll come out of there. There we go. And then, oh, not did it properly. Press and hold. And that's us out now. So press and hold takes you in, press and hold takes you out. Very, very simple. If you guys have used a DNA chipboard before, you'll know how to work this. It's super, super easy. Brushed stainless steel design. There's a good bit of weight to this device. It feels nice in the palm of the hand. Button just there. Let's have a toot time. So yeah, like by far one of my favorite mods I've ever owned. From the build quality to the visuals to the way it works to the chipset, everything about this device does what I want it to do. I want it to vape, I want it to work, and I just want it to be a good day-to-day worker. And it does. It works its fucking tits off every day. I mean, I'm popping batteries in now and then, but genuinely speaking, I'm sat around about 37 watts at any one time, and it's just a really, really nice vape. So where the fuck can you buy this thing? Well, I'll do a little bit of Google search here. One thing that did get me, one thing that did bother me a smidge, is because I'm one of these guys. Yeah, I'll buy clones. I like clones. I own a few clones, but yes, it's a 1-to-1 clone. But they didn't need to put in. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but at the bottom here, just right here, that is a fake serial number. And on the other side, they have put in Carlos Creations. Now, Carlos Creations did not make this device, so why the fuck is it on this mod? I don't understand that. I mean, they could have put in Infinite. They could have did something. They could have did something original with that piece there. I know it's a 1-to-1 clone, and people are going to say, "Oh, it's a 1-to-1 clone." Yeah, totally get that, but they could have put Infinite in there. I mean, if you look at the Geeko one, there's one in the States called Geeko. It's the same device, but they've put their logo on the front, which is a nice touch. It's a lovely, lovely touch. So where can we buy this device? Where can we buy this? So we'll put in zero mod clone 60 watts. Okie dokie, and the first thing that pops up there is Fastech. Surprise the fucking prize. UK. Pro Vapes, top of the page here. Pro Vapes. Pro Vapes don't have it in stock. Great, that's where I bought it from. So I don't know why they don't stock it anymore. Right, boldvape.co.uk have the SXK 0650 660 watt temp control. Right, these guys have it in the different styles, and it's going for £44.90. Does that depend on what one you have? No. So they do the same one as mine. They do this style here. They do the black one. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can share a screen. How do I do this? Bear with me, guys. I'm going to try and screen share. I don't know if I share my screen or not, but hey, no, it's not going to work. Anyway, they've got it here at boldvape.co.uk for £44.90. Now I paid 60 quid for mine, so this is a good price. This is an extremely good price for what it is. They've got the gold version and they've got the black version, although they do look like fingerprint magnets, but hey ho. Right, some more information about this device. Zero mod, 60 watts with temp control function. This is a high quality clone replica device, but Infinite SKX. Mine is the Infinite. Unique coil purity setting from 1 to 100. That's the settings I was talking about. Temperature control function, 200 Fahrenheit to 600 Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Fahrenheit increments. Low voltage, short circuit, low resistance, high temperature warning. Voltage 1 volt to 8.41 watt to 60 watts. Input voltage 3.0 to 4.35 volts. 0.6 ohm to 5 ohm atomizer resistance. 0.06. 0.06. So it goes ridiculously low for a regulated device. And obviously it does that because it's a temp control device, but hey ho, I've got it sat here at 0.024 ohms resistance on the Magnus or whatever the fuck it's called. Stainless steel frame body, this part right here. Sandblasted stainless steel. Sandblasted. This is what they call this part. This part here is fucking sandblasted. Sandblasted. I couldn't fucking remember what it was called. Sandblasted stainless steel sleeve, or gold and black. OLED display, DC to DC flat signal dimensions. It is 84 by 48.8 by 25 millimeters. So I've got small hands. Don't know if that helps. That's what it looks like in my hand. Might help you, might not. Lock unlock feature takes a single 18650 battery, which is not included. Know your battery safety, guys. Charging via onboard USB with LED indicator, USB charge cable included. Now the box, don't know where it is. Haven't a fucking clue where the box is. But basically, it's just like your usual clone box. You open it up and you've got this and a cable. But yeah, a fantastic device, great device, nice in the hand, buttons pretty good, and the features that you get with this mod for how much? £44.90, £44.90. Like, just think about that. £44.90 for this device. That is really good. That is a fantastic deal. We'll jump back onto some Google and let's see what else we've got. So that was on Bold Vapes for £44.90. Let's see if there's a trend going here. Right, here we go. And that's vaporbreak.com. Now, are they UK or are they US? This is the question. I think they're US. Oh no, they've got. Are they US? Yeah, they're US. In the States, it's $52. $52. Sandblasted stainless steel, black or gold. So yeah, pretty much the same price everywhere you go. So yeah, I paid a little extra for mine, which I should have done some Google searching and I didn't, which I'm fucking kicking myself for now. But anyway, great device. This is the Zero mod clone by Infinite. It's a rip-off copy of the Carlos Creations one, which costs a fortune. Let's see if we can find it. Carlos Creations. Let's see if we can find just how much this is, because I remember a Bloody Good Vaping reviewed this device and he said it was somewhere close to $500. So Carlos Creations. See if anything pops up. Oh, keyboard's been a wanker. There we go. Carlos Creations. Boom. Let's see what we get here. Carlos Creations Facebook. So you must only deal in Facebook. Vapingcheap.com. That's a clone. That's a clone. Oh, there we go. It's a 40 watt device here. 40-watt device. How much is this one going for? Ah, right. So I found it here at gvapors.com. And this one is a 7 to 40 watts. This is a 60-watt clone. The 40-watt one in black. We'll go stainless steel. We'll go stainless steel. We'll go the same as mine. The 40-watt one from gvapors.com, the authentic, is $359. $359. Holy shit. For a 40-watt. Now, I understand that they're handmade and that, but fucking hell. Right, let's go to his Facebook. Let's go to Carlos Creations' Facebook page and see how much he sells them for. And he's got some really fucking nice things on this page. So if you head over to Carlos Creations on Facebook, you can see some pretty things. Right, so the 60-watt one from Carlos Creations comes in at $459. $459. Holy shit. You also got a purple cable. Got a purple cable with that at some point. Sarah's just informed me. So yeah, I picked this up for 60 quid from provapes.com. You can now pick it up for around about £44, around about 45 quid from boldvape.com. Great device. Recommend it if you're looking for a nice heavy build, day-to-day worker. This is your device, guys. Thanks to everybody that's viewed this here. I'm going to be doing some more live. Going to be doing some more live content because I enjoy it. I think it's great, and I think the more I do it, the more I get used to it, then the more it helps me and it helps you, because then you could just be sitting there watching a quick live video, which is sweet. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all that jazz. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and until next time, let's keep on vaping.